Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Brown.
Hi friends and family, I'm Dr. Josh Levine.
And we are going to give you a practical approach for health conscious people to handle coronavirus.
Yeah.
So
No. Yep.
All
That's
right.
better.
So let's
That's
go after
better.
it. So let's get right into it. If you can go ahead and take a look at.
You know, we're going to be watching the news. Everybody's going to be watching the news with coronavirus, and watch what you have to, but as we watch it, just realize that it's putting our mind in a very, very stressful state. And if you put your mind in a stressful state, you're going to lower your immunity. You're going to become more susceptible to the virus.
Absolutely. So the medical model right now is really a reactive approach, which is essentially if you get the coronavirus, we're gonna, you need to go and you need to get quarantined and stay away from everybody. But truly, if you get the coronavirus, what will you do? Are you taking daily actionable steps towards giving your body strength from the inside? And so I think this is probably a lot more important to discuss than just, what do we do if we get it? It's like, how do we prevent it, right? I think there's so much more power to that. And so what we know is that health conscious prevention is about making sure that we're increasing our vitamin C, that we're not so focused on fighting disease, which is really a losing battle, but like, how do we prevent it? How do we boost our immune system? So a couple things that come to mind right away. You gotta understand that this is an airborne disease, and so the likelihood is if you come anywhere, within a close vicinity of people that have the coronavirus, your exposure is highly likely. You have to understand it. Even if you apply the 6-foot rule, it doesn't matter. I mean, the fact is that you're probably going to be exposed. So we have to look at not necessarily will you be exposed to the coronavirus, but will the coronavirus take hold in your body? So there's some strategies that we want to give you to help you boost your body's ability to adapt to the coronavirus. So if you do happen to come in contact with it, then your body's going to be in a better position to be able to handle it.
Absolutely. There's germs everywhere. We're going to be exposed, right? What can we do, right? Food can either be the slowest form of poison or it can be medicine, right? Our immune function is dependent upon the food that we put into our body every day. Are we putting healthy food in our body, or are we putting garbage in the tank? And when you put garbage in the tank, your body is not going to work the way that it's meant to. Are we eating fruits and vegetables, or are we stopping at McDonald's through the drive-thru?
Yeah, and so think about this. The difference between eating high sugar, right? What does sugar do to your body?
It causes inflammation. Inflammation, you know what that does to your immunity?
Yeah.
Lowers it.
Destroys your body's ability to adapt.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, increase your fruits and vegetables, guys. So even if you say, I love salads, or, I eat some fruits here, or if maybe you're eating none, let's just make sure that we boost up on the fruits and vegetables for sure.
Alkalinity is a big part of that. Make sure you're getting a lot of alkaline food. That's going to boost the gut function, which increases, again,
Such as alkaline foods?
Yeah, spinach, kale. Instead of, drinking coffee with sugar in it, drink a coffee with stevia in it. That's going to help balance the acidity. Broccoli. There's a lot of great health benefits.
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar,
Yeah,
for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Water is one of the critical things to get in your body right now, because our body needs water to live. And it's a big part of your immune function, is making sure that you have enough water in each organ in your body, especially your digestive tract, which is how it works. So half your body weight in ounces is really what you want on that.
Flush your system out. The elderly are the most really vulnerable to the coronavirus, and a lot of the elderly are dehydrated. And because they're dehydrated, when the virus takes hold, their body's not able to adequately flush it out.
Yeah.
And so if you're dehydrated, if you're up in age, make sure you're really hydrating more than ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And breathe. I mean, breathing is very, very important, because it's going to get the oxygen into our body that we need. Nitrous oxide is one of the best things that you can do to boost your immune function right now. The way that you're going to get nitrous oxide into your body, we're actually going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah.
And everybody on the film right there. So what we're going to do, just take a deep breath through your nose for 6 seconds, and then when you're going to breathe out, you breathe out through your mouth for 3. So breathe in through your nose for 6. Out through your mouth for 3. Do 2 more. 1. Out through your mouth. 1 more. And out. Once you're doing 10 of those 3 times a day, that's going to boost nitrous oxide in your body. It's going to boost your immune function.
I feel better already. That's
I
awesome.
feel great. You get outside, and I
Get
don't mean
outside.
around a lot of people right now. Obviously, that's not
Yeah.
what we want to be doing. But if you can get out in nature, somewhere where there's not a lot of people, go be outside, go be in the sun. Vitamin D is also probably
Vitamin D, you gotta get vitamin D, guys.
Yeah.
To work on your tan. Absolutely. So we gotta exercise, guys. When we exercise, it's another thing that increases our nitric oxide. But what it does is it's going to get your lymphatic system flowing. It's going to be able to give your muscles a chance to get mobile and move. It's going to move your spine, which is going to stimulate your nervous system, which is going to help your endocrine system, which is going to keep all your other systems in flow. It improves your digestive function. So ultimately, guys, you know, what's stagnant stinks. What isn't in motion is ultimately in a situation where it's vulnerable. It's going to be more susceptible to disease. So we want to make sure that your body stays fluent, that your body stays mobile, and that we're keeping all the systems of your body flowing freely. Very important. So,
Especially this one, because there's no pump.
right.
There's no pump in the lymphatic system.
Your
There's
body
no way
needs
get
to
the
eliminate
pump.
toxins.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to eliminate toxins, and you've got to be able to keep all those systems moving. And that's why, you know, cancer often attacks the lymphatic system, and we need to keep that motion.
Yeah, the way you keep that motion is through the breathing that we were talking about and moving, like Dr. Brown was just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and our brain-gut connection, I mean, that's probably, if you don't remember anything else from this talk, remember this one thing. If you don't have that brain-gut connection, your immune system can't function at all. 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. So we need to make sure that that brain can communicate with that gut through the vagus nerve.
Right.
That's how it communicates.
Absolutely. So one of the things, like for example, Dr. Levine was just stating, is that if that virus is inside your body, you know, it can't take hold in a healthy gut. So that virus won't take hold, and you won't express all of the damaging effects of that virus if it can't actually live and proliferate inside your body. And so that's why we want to make sure, increase your probiotics. Take your probiotics. Make sure that you're giving your body adequate fiber so that you, again, maintain your gut health. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, if you do get it, how is your body gonna respond?
Mm-hmm.
How is your body gonna take that disease and rid of it? How are we gonna get rid of it as fast as possible? And that comes more to nervous system function, because if your nervous system is suppressed, your higher sympathetic nervous system, your immune system.
So everything's connected, right? So what Dr. Levine was discussing is the fact that, you know, your brain and your spinal cord are absolutely responsible for controlling the quality of the nerve input into different organs of your body. So including your gut, including your GI, including your lymphatic system. All these other systems are related, which ultimately makes up your immune system. There is no immune organ. Your immune system is made up of multiple organs that all work together harmoniously, but they're controlled by the central nervous system. And so that's why it's so important. Stress impacts the nervous system. And from an understanding that's so simple, it's that because your brain is in control of everything, it must send that input, that life force down through your spinal cord, out your spinal nerves to all the different organs of your body, so that those organs can act appropriately based on the stresses that are placed on them. And so things that commonly cause a disruption to the spinal alignment would include
Watching the news.
Emotional
stress.
Absolutely. What happens with emotional stress? Heart rate jacks up, blood pressure goes up,
Cortisol.
digestive function goes down, cortisol, stress hormone goes up. So the
Immunity
whole
goes
body
down.
is in disarray, it's in disharmony. Your body's no longer actively organizing itself, and that's when the body's susceptible to disease. So we look at this as, how do we help your body heal its best, adapt its best, function its best to allow for you to live the best life possible? And a huge practical really action step at this point would get your spine checked.
Absolutely.
Get your
it's one
spine
of the
checked.
best things that you can be doing right now. Get your spine, get your nervous system checked to make sure that you have that brain-gut connection.
have the brain-gut connection, get the power flowing to the proper organs so your body can do its very best to keep you strong from above, down, and from inside out. Those are practical approaches for the health conscious person to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to keep yourself healthy, keep your family healthy, and keep your loved ones healthy. This is Dr. Brown.
Dr. Levine.
We are very grateful for your time
Thank
watching this, and we hope you take it to heart and take it into action. And if in fact you'd be interested in getting your spine checked, we know a lot of people are going through a lot of stress right now. We want to take some of that stress off. We're going to give you an opportunity to come into the office for just $79. It's normally $400 for your exams, your x-rays, your analysis, a full team working with you, complete day 1 and day 2 procedures. Everything's normally $400. We're going to do that for just $79 as an opportunity for you to come in and make sure we're maximizing your body's health from the inside out.